I start with the B major scale because the notes are easy. We use all of the black notes. And because the fingering is easy. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least in the right hand. Most of the sharp keys have that fingering, and that's why I start with the sharp keys. It also allows the long fingers to play on the black notes, which is easier. The flat keys have the same fingering. All scales have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingering, but they often start in the middle of a sequence, like 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I start with B. Now there are three things to remember when playing scales. The first is we need natural placement on the keys. We have different length fingers. We need to allow them to play where they fall naturally on the keys. If you have three different length long fingers, it's fine if they play in three different places. Also, you want to play on the corner of the thumb. If you have a good hand position, which is the same that you have if you hold a computer mouse in your hand, your thumb will touch the keys at the corner. Obviously, we don't play on the tip, but we don't play on the side either, because if you play on the side, you've dropped your wrist. Nobody plays with the wrist like this. So if you play on the side of your thumb, you've dropped your wrist and you end up with an accent. And you have thumpity thumpity. Also, you need to play on the tip of the weak finger, fifth finger. Number 2, balance over each note like this. You need a slight shifting of the weight with each note. If you don't, you end up with the jerks. So balance over each note. Thirdly, tuck your thumb immediately. I know you've heard this one before. If you don't tuck your thumb immediately, your thumb has further to go. It has to get there faster, and it makes a quicker attack, and you end up with an accent. A bad case of the jerks. Remember these three things: natural placement, balance over each note, tuck your thumb immediately, corner of your thumb, tip of your fifth finger, and you'll have smooth sounding scales. I start you out hands separately, one octave at a time, so you can think about all these things. Improving as a pianist isn't always exciting every minute of the practice day, but it's never boring. It's never boring if you engage your brain before you engage your fingers. Once you've mastered scales, then you're ready to tackle arpeggios.